Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. Before we begin, I would like to say that this could be past, present or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy really begins as soon as you decide and are guided towards watching this reading. This will resonate if this message is meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are also important regarding love. This is a love reading, so I will have your energy on this side of the table and your partner's energy on this side, but please do remember that because I am looking at both of your energy, this can be vice versa, this can be interchangeable, so please take it how it resonates with you and follow your intuition, follow your guides on this journey that we are about to, I feel, embark on together. If you feel guided towards a personal reading with me, please do check the description box below for my website. We now open ourselves up to the energy that we are about to receive. We are ready and we are radiating love and light. Love and light surrounds us. We are protected in love. We are blessed in love moving forward. We are accepting and open to messages. We are open to the message we are about to receive. So now I'm going to let this sound flow through you. So maybe take a breath in and a breath out and really cleanse yourself. Let it cleanse you before you, I feel, move forward. Let's begin. Wow, Gemini, that felt beautiful. Beautiful energy coming into the reading. What is your current situation regarding love? What is Gemini's current situation regarding love? So your energy this side, your partner's energy this side, your current situation, your partner's current situation. Okay. So we start off here with the Six of Pentacles, and immediately I'm feeling, well, this is a card, first of all, of being open to giving and receiving. This is a card of both empathy and compassion, being really in tune with this relationship and what you want out of this relationship, I feel, and willing to give as much as you receive. This is also standing by someone, I feel. This is the strong message here coming through. Standing by someone no matter what, through thick and thin. You see, this individual, they are looking upon these people that are in need, and they are giving to these individuals, and they're giving to these individuals because they understand the trials and tribulations, they understand the hardships and the challenges that others have to go through. So I feel like right now, Gemini, you're really taking on this I feel appreciative energy, appreciating what you have and seeing the light in others. That's including your partner. I feel like this is influencing your relationship in some way. You're building upon your relationship. You're creating... Okay, I'm noticing as well. I'm noticing here the scales here, and I'm seeing that, you know, you're looking for balance, you're looking for harmony. And moving forward, I'm feeling this deep sense of harmony within you. This deep sense of knowing. Yeah. And this has taken, I feel, quite a lot of inner strength for you, Gemini, in order to get to this point, of harmony, I feel, you know. And this harmony, this isn't complete harmony. This is being able to address challenges, being able to get through challenges, okay? And I feel approach them in the right way. So I mean, this harmony, this is finding harmony in rough waters. This is finding harmony wherever you are, whatever the situation, just having that perspective, that light perspective. And perhaps that's because of this love. Perhaps this love is really inspiring you in some way to better yourself each and every day. Current situation regarding love for Gemini. Current situation. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands here. And I feel this is you unleashing any heaviness. Okay, and I feel, you know, you see these are the challenges, right? These are the daily challenges, the responsibility that you have in your life, and there's a deep sense of responsibility here. And this is also about the responsibility that comes with success. So this is about really the challenges of being successful, the challenges of having so much on your mind, so much to do, right? So perhaps you're feeling like there's more to come in this relationship, there's so much, and you're working hard to, I feel, make sure that you are giving enough time to this relationship, that, you know, there is, again, harmony. You know, there may be a need here to, or perhaps in the past, I feel that there was a need to take some of these ones out, right, and replace them with other ones and really kind of find some sort of balance here. But I feel like you've done this, and, you know, this is making the relationship, you know, go forward in the right direction. Okay? And you see this person is strong, so they can carry these ones here. You know, they're able to. They've built themselves up to a point where the challenges ahead of them, they can carry them. They can carry them all the way. So, I mean, you don't need to drop these. You're just unleashing the heaviness, you know. Those muscles have built up now. Okay, you know how to analyze situations in the right way in order to get the right result here. That's the way I'm feeling. And with this relationship as well, what I'm getting is how this relates to this relationship is there's this sense of love, this sense of deep love, this sense of deep security, and this love makes challenges in your life that could be heavy seem very light, seem a lot less serious, you know. Perhaps there's a new perspective here, and it's kind of like that first passion you get as you start a career, right? That's what I'm going to compare it to. You know, when you follow a dream of yours and you follow a career path, and it's what first inspired you to follow that career, you know, that inner flame within you, and it's about reigniting that flame. Okay, so there's a sense here that this individual reignites some sort of passion within you, which is also going to benefit you in your own life, in your own personal growth, as well as this relationship. So yeah, very beautiful message for you, Gemini. And I see here that you're walking forward no matter what here. You know, you're standing by your partner no matter what, and finding balance, creating balance for both of you. A very good message, I feel. So what is your current situation regarding love, Gemini? Yeah. So we have the Nine of Cups here. You're holding on to someone's love quite tightly. You're sitting firm here, and you have your cups behind you. Everything is out on the table and ready, I feel. You know, gathering everything together, making sure everything is perfect, making sure everything... And you know what? My guide said, not perfect, just perfect to you. Right? It's what you feel, what you crave, what you see as worth and value. You're really building that up, and you're sitting there firm. You're holding on to them. You're holding on to this relationship, and knowing that this is going to provide you with a lot of fulfillment in a way. But there's also a real... I feel like there's a sense here that you don't want to let them go, because you feel like if you let down your guard in this relationship in some way, you know, those cups could be gone. So it's like you're guarding them. You're very protective, okay, over whatever these cups represent to you. Yeah. And it's almost like you've come this far with this individual that, you know, you just want to keep moving forward, and you just want to hold on to what you have and cherish what you have together. You know, there's a sense here of, you know, is this real? And if I look at this, is it going to, you know, if I take my eyes off of this, is this relationship going to disappear? Because it's you know, there's this sense of, yeah, there's a sense of, I feel it's magical. That's the word I'm getting. It's magical. But I feel like that's such a... Yeah, I'm just... Here we have the Temperance card as well, you know, which is divine. Divinely guided. At the bottom of the deck for you, Gemini. So what is your... Let's move forward. What is your current situation regarding love for Gemini? Okay, so 2 cards wanted to come out. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. So the 5 of Pentacles, again, let me just explain this card before I explain what it means in this situation for you. So the 5 of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold, is a feeling of lack, a feeling of deep deprivation here, a feeling of poverty in a sense, okay? They're out here, they are wounded, I feel, you know, there's this warm place inside, there's this window that they cannot get through, right? And they're stumbling, they have taken everything they can moving forward, you know, what little they have. And this, to you, Gemini, is saying that you're really realizing here that you will be there for each other here. This is a relationship where you'll be there for each other through thick and thin, right? Because when someone is in this situation, when someone is in a state of deep poverty, of deep lack, that's when they realize who is truly there for them, right? That's when they realize who is going to have their back, who's going to stay with them here, this sense of community. So here this is saying again, it's the message I got at the beginning from the 6 of Pentacles, that you're going to stay with one another through thick and thin. You're going to stand by one another, truly, no matter what here. And I feel, you know, you're seeing this, you're looking at this individual, and you know that they mean what they say, you know, that you can trust them. And you know, perhaps it was hard for you to trust in the past, because, I mean, this is what you're acknowledging here. You're saying, okay, in a place of lack, in a place of deprivation, this person would love me for who I am, right? This is where you're thinking. It's like, and this could be you as well. This could be you towards your partner. This could be you feeling this way towards your partner, saying, I love them for who they are, no matter what. Okay? And that's a really beautiful message, Gemini. That's a really good way to, I feel, start the reading. I really love this. I feel like this is someone that's taking on a lot of responsibility, someone that is building themselves and finding harmony and balance in their lives in order to put their best foot forward in the relationship. And the last card we have for you is the Two of Swords. This is about being at a crossroads, having to make a decision on something, and you see the message from this card is that you have a blindfold on, so you can't see the way forward. But the best way forward, Gemini, at this moment in time is to go within, is to follow your intuition at this moment in time, to really follow your gut feeling. Okay, so in the movements forward in this relationship, perhaps, you know, you're being highly intuitive, you're letting, I feel, the universe guide you. Okay, you're letting your thoughts guide you here. You're really having to think deeply about this situation. And you know, that is the message we're getting here from these previous cards as well, thinking deeply. And you see as well, they're sitting firm. They have this, I feel, to me this is an ocean. This is a deep ocean they have behind them. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. And emotion, this ocean represents feelings and emotion. This ocean, you know, this is about the cups energy, that water energy. Okay, so I feel whatever you're standing firm in, it's backed up by a lot of emotion. Okay, that intuition is backed up by a lot of emotion that you're holding within you. Okay, and you see here, you know, these are quite similar cards, right? In a sense, right? When we follow our intuition here, these individuals, they're both sitting firm and they both have water behind them. They both have cups, in a sense, behind them that represent emotions and feelings. So, you know, you're holding on to something here. You're holding on to this relationship, I feel. And again, oh, I've just noticed as well, this here as well, this is someone holding on to their wands, right? Firm. Yeah, I'm just getting that you're in this, I feel, these feelings at the moment. The energy that's coming from you with regards to love, Gemini, is I'll stand by my partner. I'll stand by my love. Okay, no matter what. If they come to me, there's nothing that we can't achieve together. There's nothing we can't get through together. And wow, this message, I think this is the most sincere and supportive spread so far. I mean, yeah, I mean, in this set of readings that I'm doing. So very beautiful, Gemini. Moving forward, really, I can tell here that you're a very beautiful person. And yes, that intuition is correct. That divine guidance is correct. Whatever you're feeling here in the future that you can't see just yet, but it's in your grasp. I mean, you know, you could be able to see it a little bit, but you know, there's no true clarity here when you're trying to make these big decisions in life, right? When you're trying to work in love, right? You know, love is more expansive. Love is filled with so much potential. And I would like to say again, Gemini, that at the bottom of the deck here we do have the Lovers card. So perhaps whatever this path forward is to you, the answer is love, right? You're following your intuition, and I feel your intuition is guiding you towards love, right? My guides just told me it's far more complex than that. But yes, to simplify this, it's love, right? It's the Lovers. I feel here you're following your head and your heart, but they're both inside of you. Yeah, we have cups. Well, we have everything here. So we have the Pentacles, which represent commitment. We have the Wands, which represent passion, that represent putting that work in, that responsibility. We have the Cups, which represent emotions and feelings, and we have the Swords, which represent thoughts. They represent, analysing situations from within. So now I'm going to look at your partner's current situation regarding love. And even before I said that out loud, 2 cards did pop out. So this is telling me, Gemini, that their energy is quite strong. We have firstly the 9 of Swords, and then we have the King of Wands. Okay? So I feel your partner has gone through a lot of stress that has built tension inside of them, that has built up over time, building. And what I'm getting here, because this came out with the Knight of Wands here, this is them releasing that tension. Okay, it's like it's building, and you see each one of these swords here above them is that building. It's like, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, okay, until finally they reached I feel number 10 here was just this Knight of Swords, and this just came out. Okay, they released, okay, this was a release of energy that was not serving them anymore, that was not moving them forward anymore. Okay, and why I say anymore, I'm saying that, out of all challenges in life, there is something to gain, there is a lesson to learn, but I feel like here they came towards the end of that cycle and there was nothing more to learn. Okay, and now they're choosing to move forward with passion. Okay, with that fire within them. They're approaching this relationship, thinking about how motivated you make them feel, how determined I feel you influence them, you draw them in, right? And they're determined to move forward. And this is quite fast here with the Knight of Wands. They could be quite a creative individual here, you see? They could be quite imaginative. They might be, I feel, they stand out to you in some way, right? And they want to stand out in this relationship. They want to be someone that isn't like anyone else you've been with, isn't like anyone else in your life. Yeah. But I feel like because this 9 of Swords came out, I feel like in a way they felt that this worry, this stress in the past was impacting their ability to find love. Perhaps they were feeling a little bit insecure, or they felt like they weren't capable of achieving love because of everything else that was going on in their lives. Okay, it made them feel this sense of being undeserving, right? But then now they're just releasing, but because this is built up so much, this is what I'm getting. That release is quite passionate. That release is, breaking free. Imagine someone being chained down for years, okay? This is just a metaphor, but imagine someone being chained down for years and suddenly those chains just break away, right? And when those chains break away, it's like, boom, they're just going to fly. They're just, they have so much that they've wanted to do. They've craved this for so long. So, wow. If that's the way that your partner's looking at this relationship, right, like they're about to fly, then that's actually quite beautiful. But perhaps as well, because of that, because it's like they're coming out and they're flying, it's like they're unsure of what to do with this energy. They have all this energy inside of them, okay? And you see this horse here? I mean, they have so much passion inside of them that they're just unsure of what to do with all of it, okay? Okay, so your partner's situation regarding love, your partner's current situation regarding love. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this is what I mean. So we have the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So building from that energy we have here, you know, they've, as I was saying, I was feeling this sense of having so much energy that they don't quite know what to do with it yet. Okay, but it's this burst of passion. So I'm feeling this. They definitely feel this, but I don't know if they're moving quite as fast as their feelings, okay? Because we do have the Four of Swords here. And this Four of Swords, this represents taking a step back, taking time to gather those thoughts. And this this card represents here knights that used to go out to battle. And they would pre-make coffins in advance because they didn't think that they were going to survive this battle. They didn't think that they were going to survive this journey, right? There would be so many challenges ahead for them. So if they did survive, they would come back and they would take the time to lay in that coffin, right? And that coffin is open. And while they would lay there, they would truly appreciate the life that they have. They would truly appreciate surviving this journey, you know, and also because of this near-death experience, it's as though they now have a renewed sense of life. They only want to follow something that is of their true purpose. They only want to follow something that really aligns and has true meaning for them, okay? So that's telling me that your partner here, that there's true meaning here. They're letting go of any unhealthy energy, or they have let go, and really moving forward here in a really, I feel, positive way, in a way that is really in line with who they are. But they're just trying to discover that now. They're trying to discover what they want to do with all of this passion, okay? Yeah, and this is telling me that they see this relationship as really part of their life purpose, really part of who they are, okay? Because they're only going to pursue someone here. When this card comes out, they're only going to pursue someone if it's of true meaning to them, if, you know, if this relationship is of true seriousness, of true value, okay? They're not messing around here whatsoever here with the Four of Swords. And the Fours represent structure and stability, right? And then the last card we have is the Four of Pentacles. So this can be a card of holding back, right? But I don't think your partner's holding back. I just think they need time to really rediscover their passion, rediscover themselves, and, you know, what they want to do with all this passion. And this is them holding on to you, okay? So they're not holding back per se, but they are holding on to you. They are looking upon this relationship and seeing this as true value and worth here, something that can be long-standing with these pentacles, something that can be long-term, and they don't want to lose you. So, you know, this is saying to me, Gemini, I have this is what they're saying, this is what these cards are saying. I have so much energy, I have so much passion for this relationship, and I'm not sure how to express this at this moment in time, and I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to come in too fast and not really kind of give everything I have in the right way. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that when I do express myself, when I do express my love, it's going to be gentle, it's going to be kind, it's going to be really purposeful. So, you know, this is the kind of individual that really, they are just, you know, you do something to them, Gemini, you really do. You really ignite ignite them in some way, and you know, they want to hold on to you, they want to keep this love, so they're being very much I want to say they're controlling themselves. They're trying to be in control of their feelings at this moment in time. You know, this is them within, this is them regarding love. I mean, they could be right next to you and feel this deep sense of passion and then just express to you a few words, okay? This is that sort of energy. It's like deep within on this journey of passion, and then we have the, you know, holding on, you know, taking a step back, you know, trying to really express themselves in the right way. I mean, they could be quite attracted to you as well, Gemini, with this Knight of Wands energy. You know, a sense of attraction. But knowing this is very serious, knowing that this is something that's, okay, my guides just said this is something that's going to last forever. That's what they know. That's what they feel they know right now. Okay? So last card for your partner, Gemini. 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 Wow, okay. So we started here with you, didn't we? With this Six of Pentacles for you. And this is about being open to giving and receiving, right? This is about that balance, creating that balance. And I feel your partner here, we have ended their reading with a very similar card here. We have the Six of Cups. And you know, let me just have a look at those individuals for a second, and let me just show you these cards side by side and how similar they really look. Okay, they look very similar, don't they? So I mean, this is mirroring in a way, this is similar energy. And this is again a card of giving and receiving. This is a card of, but this is about more to do with that sense of emotion, that sense of emotional fulfillment, wanting to satisfy you. And you know, whatever fulfillment you give them, I mean, they're giving back. And it's like, actually what I'm getting is they want to give and give and give. And you see these cups here, they're overfilling here. And you know, there's so much here that they want to give to you. There's so much passion, there's so much emotion and feelings that they want to give to you. But I mean, as well, we do have this card of, you know, holding on to you, taking a step back. So I'm not sure whether they're truly expressing just how much they care about you, Gemini. But this really is a sense of, you know, truthful here, truthful love. Honest love, sincere love. And as well, you see there's a home in the background. There's this feeling of community within them when they look at this relationship moving forward, okay? And this is the kind of love where they can look at you, they can look at this relationship, and no matter how long you've been together, you know, no matter how long this connection has, you know, however long you've been in contact with one another, communicating with one another, you know, they feel like you've known each other for life, you know. Perhaps they're addressing this relationship like you've been together for a very long time, right? That's this sort of card, a sense of history. And also I'm getting longing, a sense of longing, you know. So perhaps there's this, you know, you are their home, you feel like their home, so they long for you, they long for you to really be with them. So, you know, they want to stand by you, they want to be by your side, you know, in any time. And you know what I just said? I just said to you, they want to be by your side, and I've just thought, I said exactly the same, didn't I? In your reading I said, you said, I'll stand by you. That's the kind of cards these were. And now I'm ending this reading saying the same about your partner. So really here, both of you are holding on to each other. Both of you are protected, I feel, you know, by the divine. And both of you are on this journey of really trying to understand your feelings, trying to understand and comprehend just how expansive this love can be, right? So I mean, this is good energy. This is good. I love this. This is mature energy as well, because you're both making sure that you have everything together. You're both making decisions, taking the time to really think about this relationship. So yeah, I mean, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, both about thinking, both about taking that time to make decisions, to think about the movements forward. So yeah, I mean, both of you. And at the bottom of the deck, after your partner's reading regarding love, is the Star card, and this is about wish fulfillment. Following dreams. And it can be love, right? That's the dream. The dream can be love. So now I'm going to look at how your partner sees you, and this is all about perspective. Okay, so we have your current situations, right, and now we're going to get into the specifics of really, you know, their perspective of you at this moment in time, Gemini. How does your partner see you? How? And wow, I mean, I can't believe this. I'm blown away. So we have the 4 cards here, okay, for how your partner sees you in this relationship. I'm going to address them individually. So we have the Sun card, we have the Justice card, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, 4 of Pentacles. That's them holding on to you. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands here as well. So, wow. They see you as being able to provide them with true happiness, with true fulfillment here. This Sun is quite warming, quite loving, okay? And this child, they can be themselves. They can be free behind this stable foundation, you know, this wall here. And these flowers that stand tall and firm, they are quite free here. So I feel you make them feel very safe. They feel like they can express themselves around you, that they, you know, you would be completely understanding and accepting of them no matter what, okay? And here, you know, this sun shines, so this is wish fulfillment for them. They see you as their wish fulfillment, Gemini. And perhaps you make them feel quite youthful energy. You make them feel a sense of new, a sense of freshness. You know, perhaps being around you is quite refreshing to them. And this was followed by the Justice card. So, you know, this is saying to me that, you know, you just feel right. You strive for balance, you strive for equality, you move forward in a way that's very trusting and very secure. As we've said, I mean, both the Sun and the Justice card are about a sense of security, right? So I feel like that's important to them, and they see that within you. And you see you're holding your sword here, this sword of truth, and you're holding this scale, this balance, right? And they're seeing this, they're seeing that you're being very trustworthy, okay? This is about giving and receiving equally. You know, so whatever you're doing here, whatever balance you're trying to create, they see this, and they see that this is just, that this feels right, and that you are an individual that strives for what's right, not only in your life but in love. And you know, that's very respectful, I feel, and providing them here with a journey of true fulfillment. You see, they see you moving along on this horse with this cup of love quite steadily, okay, not too fast, not too slow. And you know what you're providing to them, they see this cup, and they see this as something that's going to fulfill them emotionally, fulfill their feelings and emotions. Okay, so I feel they're going to accept this cup of love. They're very accepting of you, and they feel like you're sincere here again, you're fair. The Knight of Cups is someone, the fairest knight of them all, the individual that strives again for equality, because they have a lot of emotional intelligence and understanding. So, you know, they feel like you can understand them. You can understand them on a deeper level. Okay? And that's justice. They trust in this. So I mean, and we do have the Five of Pentacles here. So this is, you know, staying together through thick and thin. And finally, the last card out of the 4 cards that did come out, we have the Four of Wands here. This is my twin flame card. This is my soulmate card. 1111, synchronicity here. This can be a celebration of marriage, a celebration of commitment, okay? Feeling like there is a sense of achievement in this relationship, a sense of accomplishment, having found you. You know, you're the one that really is the one, the person that they've seen as the one that they see as a decent, kind-hearted and warm individual in order to move forward with. And you see the fours are all about stability, right? And if we have a look on your partner's side, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands. The only 4 left to... Yeah, what's the other 4? The Four of Cups. Oh, well, the Four of Cups isn't... you know, these are the cards that represent stability, right? These are the cards that represent, you know, holding on to one another. And here we do have this, and this is about, you know, looking at the journey you've been on together so far, right? Taking a step back, looking at it, looking upon you, appreciating you for who you are, and then realizing that you both have so much more growth together moving forward. So this is telling me they see a lot of potential in you, they see a lot of stability and commitment, and perhaps they see you as their soulmate or twin flame, right? And you're moving forward steadily. And I have to mention that, yes, with the Justice card and the Sun card and the Four of Wands, you know, they very much see you as someone that they could marry, someone that is long-term and stable. You know, you may already be married to this individual. I mean, this is what they see in you. The Sun can represent a happy home, a happy family. The Justice is about, you know, making those vows, keeping those promises. And then we have the Four of Wands, which again is this union, this divine union. They feel this sense of togetherness with you. So the last card here, how do you see one another? How does your partner see you, Gemini? How does your partner see you? How does your partner see you? Okay. So you see the water here behind you is a little bit challenging, right? And you're moving forward to calmer waters and you're taking them with you. So this, I feel they see you as moving forward with them no matter what these swords, you know, these swords are still in that boat. You're taking these challenges with you on your journey, but the boat is staying afloat, right? And you're moving forward, and wherever you're going is calm, wherever you're going is harmonious, and you both know this, you both have this feeling inside of you. So, you know, moving forward with them no matter what here, through anything, and willing to take on anything together, taking on these swords together. So, I mean, whatever these stresses are that they're letting go of, I feel even though they're letting go, they know that if they could not cope with these swords and they weren't able to let go, that you would carry some of them wouldn't you? You would offer to help them, you would offer to provide guidance for them. So I mean, you know, that's a real sense of trust right there. So now let's move on to how you see your partner, Gemini, in this relationship. How do you see your partner? Your perspective of your partner. Okay. So 2 cards wanted to come out for you, Gemini. We have the Emperor and we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. So the Emperor is the father of the deck. They have mastered their swords, their ideas and their thoughts. They have mastered their actions here, their wands, their passion. They have mastered their feelings here, their cups, their emotions. They have mastered their commitments, right? They're hardworking. They're building themselves up from nothing here. And they're becoming someone that can really provide a stable foundation, a stable home life for both of you. You know, this deep sense of security. The Emperor can lead an empire, you know, so I feel you're looking at them and you're seeing all of their potential, and you're seeing that in situations they can make the right decisions. They're quite reliable, okay, and they can be someone that is going to provide you with you know, this secure home that's going to complete you in some way, give you a sense of home. But they're quite firm. The Emperor can be quite firm in their beliefs, right? So this is the sort of person that says, this is the person I want to be with. I love them. I know I love them. I'm so certain of my emotion. I'm settling down with this person. They may want marriage. They want true and deep commitment, okay? There's no fooling around with the Emperor. They very much are all about love, all about, you know, having this home, having a family dynamic here. But the next card out following this Emperor, okay, is the 9 of Wands. So you see them as a little bit guarded, or a little bit, you know, this may not be the relationship, this may be in their life. They're, you know, there's some worries that are on their mind. There's something that, you know, they're having to protect themselves over. They're feeling like they have to, you know, protect themselves over here. And you're seeing this this sense of fear, this sense of yeah, there's some sort of anxiety here, there's some sort of challenge here, and you know, your partner's a little bit guarded about this, and you know, you're in this energy of you'll stand by them no matter what. So perhaps you're just seeing through any, you know, you're seeing through this Emperor, you're seeing through this strong energy, right? You're seeing through this commitment, right? Because you see them as someone that you're committed to for life, someone long-term, someone quite firm, quite serious. But then underneath here, underneath this Emperor, there, you know, there's some challenges, right? There's a little bit of challenge, and you're able to understand that. You're able to look within them and really, you know, this person here that can be serious at times is really quite a soft individual, quite a sensitive individual here with these 2 cards. Yeah. So how do you see your partner, Gemini? How do you see your partner? How do you see your partner? Wow, okay, so we also have the 7 of Wands, again guarded but taking a higher ground above any of these trials and tribulations that they are facing. You see, they're standing here, they're above these wands. So we've moved forward here. So at the beginning here, they're guarded, and they're on the same level. And then now they're kind of standing here and they're on a high level and they're trying to address these wands. So you see how I was saying letting go, and I'm seeing someone throw down this wand and walk away, because right, these people are below them in some way. These people, you know, these challenges, should I say, you know, these challenges that are embodying these wands, right? You know, they can just chuck this wand away and they can walk forward. So, you know, you're seeing them try to let go. You're seeing them try to address something quite that is you know, making them feel a little bit guarded in some way. And whatever this is, you know, this could be in the past. This could be you just understanding what they've had to go through in order to get to this point in their lives. You know, this is someone that's pushed forward on and on and on here with these two cards in order to get to this Emperor, right? In order to be this Emperor, they've had to really go through, you know, go through a big journey here. Yeah. I mean, again, with success, with hard work comes a lot of trials in their lives that they've really had to go through, and they've succeeded here. They're succeeding over whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, they're in their truth. They are in their truth, and this is my victory card here with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, right? This is them being true to who they are, moving forward, and you see the crown, victory, having victory over themselves, having victory over stresses in their lives, okay, or situations in the past that were quite, you know, that would be challenging for anyone to experience, I feel. And I just heard someone say, but unique to them. So unique to them. So I mean, I feel like you're looking at them and you're seeing, you know, you're not seeing a collective energy here. You're seeing them as an individual. You're seeing them for who they are, and everything that they say to you, you know, you see that as very unique to them. You see that as something that you would acknowledge as very, very highly. Very highly, I feel. You respect whatever they have to say, and you know, there's no comparing here what they've had to go through to, you know, achieve this Emperor energy, to achieve this relationship. There's no comparing this to anything else, right? This is their life, and really what they've had to go through is quite admirable, you know, whatever this is. I mean, this could be future energy. I mean, this can be Gemini, right? Because this is current situation. This is how you see each other moving forward. So, all past, present. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, I mean, this is someone that you could go to, and whatever you have to say to them, they would be able to understand and give you a really in-depth and good response, right? Because they've been through something similar. Whatever situation you've gone through, they would have some sort of understanding because of what they've been through. And you know, it's about those in-depth conversations. It's about understanding one another on a deeper level, knowing that you can go to them and, you know, they have this experience behind them in order to really address whatever you have to say in the right way, in the way that feels quite wise, right? Instead of, you know, they really think about what they have to say here. They really think about what you have to tell them, and they give you a response that is in depth, that is of true substance. You know, they don't have a mask. They don't have this deceptive energy around them. They are very open about how they're feeling. They're very open about, you know, what they have to say once they say it. I mean, whatever they say to you, you can trust what they say. Whatever they say to you is going to be serious. They're not one to just jump in and, you know, say something they don't mean. They're not someone to jump in and disregard you in any way. You know, they go out of their way to make sure that they're not that kind of individual in this relationship, I feel. How do you see your partner, Gemini? So I just took the time to change my camera battery and move the cards over because these are quite in-depth readings. How do you see your partner? Okay. Ace of Wands. A lot of wands here, a lot of passion. You're seeing all of this passion, and they want to give this passion to you. They're extending their hand, reigniting this flame within you, reigniting this passion within you. And it's, as I was saying here, it's as though whatever responsibilities you have, it's like they give you a renewed sense of faith in whatever you're doing, whatever you're approaching in your life. You see, it's as though they're behind you every step of the way here, cheering you on, and that gives you a real sense of, you know, in whatever way that resonates, it gives you a sense of true purpose. You know, this is the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. This is the person that really fulfills you, and everything you do moving forward is not only for you, but it's for them as well. They give you the motivation, they give you the determination to persevere. And I feel we have the Sun card at the bottom of your deck, of your set of cards here. And then I feel here, you know, I'm getting a sense that they could also be your wish fulfillment. They could also be your dream that you're following. And the last card we have here is the Five of Swords, and this is you coming out of any short-term victories, okay? What you see in this individual is, okay, this is good, this is good, this means a big victory, okay? So you see this card, I'm feeling the opposite of this card. So this card, it represents short-term victory, short-term success. You see this individual, they're smirking upon their opponents. They're holding the swords of their opponents, and they're not understanding the trials and tribulations of others. They're not understanding the challenges. You know, they're quite, they're not very humble about their success, right? But I'm seeing here, this represents you moving away from that kind of individual, that kind of energy, and you're moving towards your partner, and you're seeing them as someone that is very humble, that has a lot of empathy, that is not going to provide you with any short-term energy, that's not going to provide you with anything that is built on a weak foundation here. They're going to approach you quite humble, quite grateful for the love that you share with one another, and willing to move forward in a way that represents a true victory, a big victory, okay? Something long-term, something stable, something that you can both really feel a sense of accomplishment, okay? So that's really beautiful energy. Again, I really love this reading, Gemini. I feel like both of you have came to this long-term relationship having to really build yourselves, having to find that inner strength, having to find that sense of worth within you, appreciating yourselves enough in order to be open to receiving love, in order to be open to giving and receiving love in a way that's very pure, because in the past perhaps you haven't trusted individuals, or you've been through these challenges and there's been some rocky waters, and you both want the same relationship here. You want something that's long-term, that's stable, that's committed. That's the Emperor, the Justice card. You want something that is truly of justice, of value, and you know, you both know what you have, and you've worked really hard now to gain the strength in order to make this work, in order to make this long term, in order to make this something substantial that's going to last, because you both have the drive, you both have the persistence in order for this to really fulfill you both, not only with commitment with these pentacles, but also emotionally. And you know, there may be something here, Gemini, that's you know, you're having to find balance over, you're having to get through something together, but you are going to get through this, you are going to get through whatever this situation is for you, okay? But for others of you, I just feel this sense of being together, knowing that this is forever, and knowing that you're going to get through anything, through thick and thin. But you know, if there are any trials, if there are any challenges, you can face them, and then they don't feel heavy to you, because love fuels you, love fuels the way. So you know, that's the message here to take from this, how your current situations regarding love, big decisions here, I feel, and also, you know, big steps because this is so substantial, because you're both so serious. And then we also have the, you know, how you see one another, the perspective, gaining that perspective over one another, wanting to understand one another on a deeper level. Yeah. One of you is, I'm not sure if this is past energy, but one of you truly felt this sense of, can I be myself with this individual? I'm hearing someone say that. Can I be myself with this individual? And whether you've already received the answer, or the answer is what you need here, you know, there's a yes here. There's a yes, I can be myself with this individual. So, yeah. And you can be yourself because they are providing you that security, and you're providing them that security. You're on a mutual foundation here moving forward. This is equal. You both have something to provide to this relationship, whether that be emotionally, whether that be anything really. I mean, I feel whatever you both put your minds to, you can truly provide one another. But it's about really deciding what you truly want together, what you truly want in the path ahead, and working towards that, and perhaps, you know, making a map. So this is less complex, making a map, you know, knowing where you want to go and what you want to achieve together. And with the Justice card, with the Emperor card, I mean, I feel like you both are, it's this instinct within you. So what's in the future of this relationship moving forward? Wow, so that wanted to come out. The first card we have for the future of this relationship is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone that's very successful. They've put a lot of hard work in to get where they are. And, you know, this is a card of comfort. This is a card of being generous, being open to giving and receiving. They sit on their throne here, surrounded by abundance, surrounded by nature. So this is telling me as well, this is about that dream relationship, that dream person. Whatever you perceive as value and worth in an individual, you see in one another, you see in this relationship. Very strong foundation here that has been built. So I'm saying here you're building it, but in the future this has been built and it's going to be quite fruitful, quite abundant, something long term with this pentacle here, something long term. And they're looking down at this and they know, they understand this, they understand what they have, and they're not willing to let it go. Okay, so wow, I mean, this sits here above below the Emperor, so I mean, yeah, And actually the King of Pentacles can represent someone that plans in advance for something. So perhaps, you know, there is this need to plan, whatever that means to you, plan. So what is in the future for Gemini and their partner? What is in the future for this relationship? Wow, they really want to come out. So we do have the Star card here. The Star card is about following those dreams, following what truly lights up your world together. You're both planting seeds here and knowing that in the future they're going to flourish into something that is of true purpose, that is of true value. This is about success. This is about success and wish fulfillment, but in a way that is truly fulfilling. You can have success in career, you can have success in, you know, you can build this home, you can build this stable foundation, right? But nothing is quite like achieving your true dreams, achieving your true passions in life with one another. And this is what you're doing here. You're working your way together in order to fulfill dreams that you both have. Dreams that you both share now, I feel. You may have similar wants and desires in life. You know, whatever you both want to achieve, there's this equal sense of wanting to achieve this, not only for yourselves and personal growth, but for one another. And then the stars here represent good luck. It's saying the stars are on your side. The stars are guiding you moving forward. You are protected in this relationship. And my guides are drawing me towards how this individual, they are unclothed. So they feel safe with one another. This relationship here moving forward, you both feel safe, you feel secure, you feel like you can express yourselves fully. There's no worry here when it comes to both of you regarding this love. And again, we do have the Lovers card at the bottom of the deck, Gemini. So again, I've just, you know, we keep seeing this at the bottom of the deck. This is about following your head and your heart, following something that's truly a fulfillment. What is in the future of this relationship? The Five of Wands. So you see these individuals are equals. They are training with these wands. These wands are much bigger than them. This passion is much bigger than them, but they're training and training here together in order to grow as big as this passion. So this is saying that you're both seeing that there's more passion ahead of you. This isn't the kind of love that's going to dull down over time. You're seeing how this is slowly growing. There's so much more development to take place here. And you're looking at each other as equals. You're looking upon each other as equals in this relationship, on this journey ahead. And one day this passion is going to grow and grow until you're both big enough to fully comprehend this passion, to fully experience this passion. So yeah, just development here. Development and growth as equals. The future of this relationship for Gemini. Yeah. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, this is putting a lot of hard work into this relationship, working, building that home, building that stable foundation here in the background. And yes, the King of Pentacles does not come out with a lot of hard work, and you're both putting the work in. This is what that's telling me. You're both putting the work into this relationship that's necessary in order for it to truly flourish. There's really mature energy here. There's no messing around. Again, really staying focused, paying attention to detail. And by paying attention to detail with these pentacles, with this long-term commitment, this is telling me that you're both making sure that both of you are feeling comfortable, both of you are feeling safe. Paying attention to the little things that make both of you feel secure. Paying attention to each other's emotions as well. Because I mean, even though these are pentacles which represent worth, worth can still represent emotions, right? What you worth could be emotional fulfillment, okay? So there's a sense here of both anyway. But I'm seeing a lot of pentacles. So a lot of stability here in the movements forward. And the next card out, because this did come out again, this came out with the Hierophant, and this individual, they're making a promise. They're making their vows to one another. They're swearing that they are going to stand by one another through anything, through thick and thin. And this is my marriage card. So this is about that faith that people have, that faith that people in love have for one another as they're about to, I feel, say those vows, and that promise they're going to make for life, that true faith in love at that moment in time, you know, that's in your future. So perhaps this is saying that you're truly committed to one another. There's an unbreakable bond here, a bond that feels, you know, perhaps you feel like you're one with one another with this the Equals card, right? You feel like you're one with one another, and you have true faith in this relationship, long-term faith with the Hierophant. And the two cards that have come out that are major arcana in the future are the Star card and the Hierophant. This is saying to me, this is you know, these stars here, faith, true faith, following your dreams together. But this is something solid, something stable, something that can be grounded. Wow, just really beautiful reading. So now I'm going to... I feel like some of you are wanting me to pull 2 more cards for the future of this relationship. In a way, what I'm going to do now is I feel the need to clarify a couple of cards and just expand on them in some way. So actually the first card I'm going to expand upon, I'm going to clarify, is going to be the Hierophant. And then I'm going to clarify this 4 of Wands, because 4 of Wands to me means divine union. It can mean marriage. And perhaps actually I should clarify the Justice card. Yeah, actually I'm going to clarify the Justice card, because I feel like that is the major, that is the point here, that is what feels right. And this, you know, these cards are linked in some way. Okay, if this is to do with marriage, if this is to do with a truly committed connection, a truly faithful connection. So yeah, let's clarify the Hierophant quickly. And then we will have a look at the Justice card. Wow, okay. So the Hierophant was clarified by the 3 of Swords. And this is saying to me that you're both focusing on healing here. This commitment is really healing you. It's really building your hearts back up. You see, whatever swords have been put in the past are coming out. Whatever swords and challenges that you both face, you know, whatever these storms are, I mean, your heart is red. Your heart is flourishing here. You can withstand anything. You can withstand any storm. Wow, so safeness and healing is very important. You see here, I'm noticing, my guides are pointing out the colour. The Hierophant is red, and so is this heart. So it's saying to me that this faith in one another is just building your heart so much on a deep level, on a real deep to the core level here. Yeah. You're protecting one another. You're making sure that, yeah, you both look out for each other so deeply. And I'm feeling this, and it's quite overwhelming actually. It's quite overwhelming, Gemini. You show each other the light within yourselves. You show each other this light, and I feel like this is in the future, okay? This is saying the light within you, the light within me, the light that we can make together, the light that we can create together. And this is kind of going back to at the start of the reading when we were welcoming love and light, weren't we? And now this is truly what we end with in this reading. We end with love and light. Yeah. Can we please clarify the Justice card for Gemini and their partner? The Justice card. Ooh. Okay. So this is how your partner sees you, Gemini. And I'm clarifying the Justice card to do with how they see you. And the Justice card is about trust, is about having faith, is about having faith in a true commitment here, a true divine union. And the King of Swords, this is someone sitting firm in their decision. They truly trust the situation. They're someone that can take in every perspective. They're quite reliable in the way they feel here, in the decisions that they make, and this is the kind of person that their kingdom, you know, their people could come to them with really long-standing changes in the world, long-standing decisions in the world, and trust whatever the King of Swords has to say, because whatever they have to say, they've really taken everyone into consideration. Some of them actually to the point where they sacrifice themselves here. They have such passion that they commit to. Give them a cause, they'll see it through till the end, right? They have such passion within them that when they do make this decision, it's really true to who, to the collective, to both of you. Yeah. Very intelligent. They're able to analyze situations. So I mean, this is saying to me that they really, really want this to work, Gemini. They are really firm on making this work, this justice, this Four of Wands energy. They have made this decision that you're the one that they want for the rest of their lives. This is a justice. This is real equality here, and they're not moving. They're not budging. Once they know, they know. Okay, with the King of Swords, and they're taking you into consideration. They're understanding what you need in a partner, and they're willing to, I feel, make those decisions and to really give as much as they receive in this relationship. Yeah, and you see, standing in their truth. If you notice here with the, you know, they see you here in your truth. They notice you holding up your sword here. This is who you are. You're showing them who you are. You're showing them that you want an equal relationship. You know, this is how they see you. And then they're here as well with their sword saying, you know, if you're showing me who you are, I'm going to give you something equal. I'm going to make sure that this is a true commitment. Yeah. Some of you are asking me to clarify the Four of Wands, that Soulmate Twin Flame card. So I feel like I should. Okay, we have the Hermit. This is someone on a journey of self-discovery, and they move forward, and by the time they move forward on this path, they really understand what they want. They know what they want deep within themselves. Again, they've had to go within in order to really understand the way they feel, and coming out of this, I feel they've not only gained perspective over this relationship, but gained perspective over who they are and what they want in life. And you see they're holding up this light here, and this light is actually a star, and we do have the star card in the future. So, you know, they're following their dreams here. They're following their dreams, but they're making sure that by doing so, they're following who they truly are. This is, you know, knowing who they are, knowing what they want in life, and taking a step back in order to achieve this dream. So yeah, discovering themselves, discovering what they want, seeing this. Actually, what I'm getting here is that this Four of Wands, this divine union, it's as though what they see in this union is a sense of being able to be themselves and find themselves again. A sense of self-discovery, having that foundation in order to really flourish. And that's really what you want, isn't it, out of a relationship? You want that foundation where you can really flourish, and that's really important for them. And they feel that you provide this. They feel that in the future, you know, this is going to be something, again, where they can just keep growing and growing and growing, okay, as a couple. So, wow, beautiful. So now I have written a poem, Gemini, for every card in this deck, and the next card I pull is going to be a closing message, and I'm just going to get the poem that is connected to that card, and I'm going to read this poem to you, and it's now up to you to analyze that poem, to really look deep into the meaning for you of that poem and the intuition that is going to guide you moving forward. Okay, so just bear with me as I find you your poem, and I ask for a poem that is going to really guide you in some way, Gemini. Can we please have a poem for Gemini? A poem for Gemini, please, that is going to really provide them a divine message on their journey ahead, on their love journey with their partner, please. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here as your poem, so let me just find this for you. They take the lead with passion, their path is one of expansion, they seek to fulfill their goals, others find them inspirational. They will be inventive and fun, taking pleasure in their kingdom. Considering themselves alone, self-confidence is their throne. So really focusing on one another here, really considering one another, being in your own world here. That's the way I feel, but I will show you this poem if you would like to really have a think about this, Gemini, okay? Wow, so this has been quite a journey for both of us. Do you remember, as I say, this is your energy, I am just the messenger, and I love receiving all of this from you, Gemini. yeah, you really think about situations, you really think situations through in the right way, and you put your best foot forward, and you're very caring and loving individuals, and you know, this is just shown here. So I really do wish you blessings on your journey forward, and I'm sending you my love and light